Here's something I want to talk about. This is going to be interesting. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
What do you think about sealed collecting?
Uh,
Sealed collectors. What do you
Okay.
think? Sealed collecting?
yeah, I remember. Okay, so we talked about this before. How back in the day, to say you were like an elite collector, it was you had to have an NWC, you had a little Samson, you had I don't know the FF Thames Marty or something like that,
Oh.
something rare. You had to have something rare, and so now I feel like the next step in collecting is, yo, I'm going for sealed collecting. Soon, I don't know if it exists yet. I'm pretty sure somewhere out it exists. There's someone that has like a full sealed set,
Mhm.
and when I think of that, okay, you can't play those. You're just holding them there. What are you going to do with this stuff?
This is where the investment comes in. A lot of people think these games are going to be worth money, so they can invest into like a house or something in the future or whatever. I don't know. People are invested. You never know what's going to be rare and worth a
Right.
lot of money in the future.
Right.
And a lot of these guys, I mean, here's what I've heard a guy say. So I was like, dude, why you just collect sealed games? You should, because I could get the digital copy and play that one. I was like, well, don't you like opening and put. This guy was like,
Right.
he was out there. I mean, I'm not saying he was weird and nothing like that. You know, people probably think I'm weird because I have doubles or triples of certain games I own because I really just like having like extra copies of those games.
Right.
But the seal collector thing, man, it's like, wow, dude, it kind of takes away from just going out and buying that game and
Enjoying it. Yeah.
putting it in. But maybe some people just want to have a library of games that where they can say these are all sealed and never been touched, and maybe that might be cool to look at in the future. Maybe.
So I'll tell you this: cars, right?
Yeah.
Because I deal with a lot of them. I deal with a lot of exotic cars. Some people have certain cars that are extremely rare. That like we work on them and we see them and stuff, and we help restore them. That are like one of 12 in the world. Okay, and it's cool. You have a car that is worth probably $250,000, maybe $500,000, sometimes $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is this: they don't drive it. It sits there. It's
Right.
a conversation piece, really.
Mhm.
You go to their garage, you go to their private garage. It's a conversation piece. Oh, I own this.
Mhm.
Okay, you driven it? No. Okay. Okay, it just gets dust. Like someone, you put the battery on the trickle charger all the time. Okay, cool. And then the thing is this: is that if it was an investment to sell it to someone, you then have to find that niche buyer that wants that.
Mhm.
If you think of like Neo Geo, right? Who is buying those right now? Someone that has the money to do it.
Mhm.
But if you had a Super Nintendo collection, people are going to want to buy that.
Okay.
People are going to want to buy that. If you had a complete sealed PS1, let's throw that out there. Let's go further.
Okay.
A complete sealed PS2 collection. You know how many games that is? I think it's like at least close to 2,000 games, right?
That's 70% shovelware, but
Exactly. Or let's go down. Let's go down a notch.
okay.
A complete sealed Wii collection. Casey, please don't kill me.
Woo!
All right, but if someone if that's your investment, who's your buyer? Who's looking for that?
Right.
And then the person that's looking for that, like whatever you think it is, it may not truly be that price. It had to be something in demand that you say, okay, we're going for this.
Right.
I want this. The Sega Saturn collection, that thing's never dipped. Sega Saturn hasn't dipped.
The reason for that is because there's not that many of those games out there. A lot because Sega Saturn sell well in America, so
Right.
a lot of people are getting interested in it. It's just not that many of the games out there. So,
But there are buyers for those games.
yeah, there's definitely
Yeah.
buyers for it. Yes,
I don't know how many cons we've gone to where everyone is just looking for Sega Saturn.
yeah. Sega Saturn, yeah, that's, whew, man, they got me thinking. I actually sold my Sega Saturn collection years ago, so it got me thinking about it for a minute, But going back to the sealed collector thing, I mean, would you ever become a sealed collector, or would you ever just have a bunch of sealed
I have a couple sealed games.
but not that many? You wouldn't like collect a bunch of them, like a lot of people collect like the limited run collection. They have all of them like just still sealed, and they can just play the digital copy. Would you ever do anything like that?
No, I wouldn't. So I'll tell you about my sealed games. My sealed games have came by chance. I just happened to be there at a garage sale. I just happened to be at a flea market and someone has it there.
Do you break the seal?
No,
Why?
because it's sealed.
Open it, man.
But here's the thing. I have a sealed copy of Gran Turismo 1. Okay?
Okay.
They sold a couple million copies of that game.
Yeah.
Okay? I can put the seal one on display and I can have the one I can actually play with. I like to have two multiples of everything, a one for display, a one to actually play. If I got a sealed Super Metroid, I leave that sealed and go play on my classic mini that game.
Okay.
You know, I wouldn't open that. If it was something rare, if you gave me like a Panzer Dragoon that was sealed, one that's not a game I'd really play. I have a Panzer Dragoon, but if you gave me a sealed one, I wouldn't sell that thing. I wouldn't open it either. I just put it on display.
I guess I'm kind of like different in a way. Like if I say that I got something like that, or hell, if I even got a stadium event sealed, I mean, I probably would do a live video and bust a seal on that, piss everybody off. I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean,
that'd be dope.
You just threw a bunch of money, but I probably wouldn't. But something a little bit cheaper, I would definitely break the seal on it, man.
You should show them the real one. Show them like the real stadium events.
Yeah,
and then like fake wrap. Oh, like fake stadium events and open that one and be like, at the end of the video, it's like, got you guys.
Come on, man. They would, they would know, man. Those guys, they know how the seals look on it and how the wrap. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I don't think I could pull that one off. But yeah, the seal collector, though. Like I said, I just feel like you should open your games. But some people, everybody has a reason why they collect,
right?
And you know, there's nothing wrong with being a seal collector. I just still think feels kind of weird if you have a bunch of sealed games or a set of sealed games. Like, what the heck? But
like I said, some people want to live like when you start collecting like that.
Yeah.
My personal opinion is you are living in a museum or you're living in a storage unit. Like these are things that you're never going to touch, and no one else can touch them too, because then you get paranoid about it.
Right.
And then because of storage unit, because it just takes up space.
Yeah. But one thing I want from you, man, is I want you to break the seal on that Gran Turismo one day. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah. No. Oh, I'll tell you what. I will do it.
You'll do it?
When I find my second sealed one.
Ah!
There you go.